As China's economy slows and consumer spending declines, more Chinese tourists are embracing what's now called poor travel, a minimalist, ultra-budget style of tourism that's sparking controversy online. During the recent May Day holiday, Hong Kong's top attractions were packed with crowds. Tourists lined up for photos and street food, creating a festive atmosphere. But a series of viral photos and posts on social media ignited a wave of local backlash. Many showed mainland Chinese tourists using 24-hour McDonald's locations in Hong Kong as makeshift hotels. Local residents posted online, frustrated that large numbers of tourists, many carrying suitcases, were occupying McDonald's seats overnight. Some travelers were seen sleeping across tables, leaving little space for paying customers. "If you can't afford to travel, then stay home," one Hong Kong netizen wrote, as related hashtags climbed into trending topics. Other disputes centered on minimum spending rules. One Italian restaurant owner in Mong Kok took to social media to complain that, despite massive foot traffic, business wasn't improving. He claimed that some tourists were trying to save money by avoiding full meals. At a noodle shop, he said, a family of 4 ordered just 2 bowls of rice noodles, about 35 Hong Kong dollar each. When told they didn't meet the 35 Hong Kong dollar per person minimum, a heated argument broke out. That post alone racked up over 500,000 views. Critics say the behavior shows a disregard for local customs and damages the hospitality sector's fragile recovery. Some in the tourism industry say they've seen a clear shift. Tourists are now demanding low prices and even free services, one tour operator said. That's pushing down the quality of the entire Hong Kong tourism experience. Not long ago, mainland Chinese tourists were known for luxury shopping, snapping up designer bags, cosmetics, and checking into 5-star hotels. But now, more and more young travelers are arriving with backpacks, instant noodles, and no hotel reservations. On China's TikTok, many proudly share their poor travel tips, how to stretch every dollar. The once big spending Chinese tourist is fading fast. The bigger picture: China's ongoing economic slump is forcing consumers to cut back. During this year's May Day holiday, 14 million domestic trips were made, generating 180.2 billion yuan in revenue. That's an average of just 80 per person over 5 days, or roughly 16 per day. High-speed rail cross-province travel dropped 20%. Most people stayed close to home. Data shows restaurant spending near tourist spots dropped 26%. More travelers brought their own food. Budget hotels reached over 92% occupancy. Luxury hotels saw their highest vacancy rates since the pandemic. Over 800 scenic spots offered free admission to attract crowds, boosting traffic but not revenue. Shopping and entertainment spending fell by 19%. People are now just browsing, seeking experiences, not buying things. Museums like the Palace Museum, Forbidden City are now offering 1.50 digital collectible tickets, and even those sold out in 3 days. One restaurant owner summed it up: from Chinese New Year until now, business has been dead. The past 2 days were packed with tourists, but they're not spending. We used to sell out of premium goods in a day. Now we're just selling bottled water and candy, and wondering how we'll pay rent. On social media, one traveler shared their reality. They planned a 3-day trip to Qingdao, but flights and hotel alone cost them 550. With their remaining budget, they had to stick to street food and couldn't afford souvenirs. This rigid spending is crowding out discretionary spending. Many now joke that travel is just a way to go broke faster. Young people are leading a poor travel revolution, reshaping tourism across China. The trend, known as special forces tourism, is all over social media. 3 days, 5 cities, 20,000 steps per day, 3 hours of sleep, sleeping in internet cafes, eating instant noodles. It may look like a cool lifestyle choice, but it's really just a survival strategy. With youth unemployment above 10% for 3 years in a row, many young people are stuck between high rent and low wages. Travel is no longer about enjoyment. It's about ticking boxes on social media, squeezing value from every moment. Behind this cultural shift is a deeper economic anxiety. People aren't spending because they're afraid of job loss, mortgage payments, getting sick. In uncertain times, consumption downgrade becomes the safest option.